online session on Splunk with Team Axiom. I'll give you the agenda and how this live session will work. Initially, I'll be give you the guidelines regarding what is Splunk, what are the features of Splunk, and where we can utilize Splunk as an IT organizations. And my team will give you the live demonstrations how we'll be using Splunk for various data analyzing reasons. So let us start with the initial introductory session related to the Splunk. While dealing with various applications, right, we need a tool where we can analyze the logs of the applications and want to verify the performance. We need a mechanism where we'll be getting alerts whenever there is any error or whenever there is any issues occurs, right? So the Splunk is a data platform that allows organization to aggregate and analyze logs and other machine related data from various sources like servers, applications, devices, and networks. Means whenever we are deploying applications or whenever we are working on applications, it produces various logs, right? So if there is any error occurs on any specific device or any on the applications or on the servers, then all the logs will be generated. And Splunk is a tool, it's a data platform by which we can collect and analyze that all the logs to diagnosing the issues, identifying the patterns, and gaining actionable insights from that data. Means overall it's a data analytical tool which we can use for monitoring and controlling the performance of the servers, applications, devices, and networks. Hope the initial outline of this tool Splunk is understood to you. This session is for those who want to use Splunk as a tool and who want to know how whether there is any applications monitoring and application log monitoring is there by which we can analyze the error logs and we'll get the notification that this is what, because this is what occurred and how and we need to debug that sort of. Means while dealing with the 24/7 with the applications, we need to monitor and control them. So Splunk is a tool which analyzes the logs and give you the inputs that this is what the problem occurs, so that team can dive into it and then be able to debug that and fix that all the issues. Because most of the times we instead of devoting time to analyze what has happened, if you come to know that this is what exactly happened and now we have to work it on that to for the smooth functioning of the servers or the applications, then that is what exactly the utility of a Splunk. Let us understand the key features of it. It's a log management, means it collects, indexes, and manages data logs regarding from the various diverse sources what we just discussed, right? The servers, applications, devices, and networks. It provides real-time monitoring. Means we can create a dashboard to monitor particular systems and any applications at the real time. Means by using the cron job things, right? The continuous logs will be generated. That logs will become an input to a Splunk, and there are various parameters we can set over there. If there is any error log, if there is any performance issues will be there, it will be triggered, and we can able to monitor, and we can able to notify that particular error log or that particular issue, so that like we can take action on it. The next key feature is the data analytics. It offers tools to search and analyze. There is a language which is used in a Splunk, that is SPL. We'll be discussing later on about how we can write the query. Like in the SQL, we are writing the various queries in a similar manner. If you want to do a query to the Splunk, then there is a we can able to do that. It offers tools to search, analyze data for trends, anomalies, and performance bottlenecks. Means we can use this tool for further analytics related to this log monitoring. It provides alerting and reporting. We can configure these alerts and generate detailed reports based on the defined metrics. Means like obviously it's not only the monitoring, but it's a reporting and alerting facilities and the features available with the Splunk. We can able to integrate various support integration and third-party tools and APIs. And all the features available over there, we can able to integrate the third-party APIs. We can able to if you want to get the alerts from to somewhere on the applications or some devices, that can be possible over here. So these are the various key features. And common use in case of like where actually Splunk is used. It's for the IT operations, for monitoring and troubleshooting system performance. It's in the cyber security for detecting and responding to security threats. It's useful for the business analytics, for gaining insights from data, for operation and strategic decision making. In the DevOps, for the CI/CD pipelines, right? Code integrations, code deployment pipelines, and application monitoring. So these are the mostly commonly used cases for the Splunk over there. So to get the detailed idea about the Splunk, how it works, from where we get this software, how we can deploy, how we can input, how we can import data logs, and how we can able to develop a real-time monitoring dashboard. These are all the things we will be exploring today. So hope the initial requirement of a Splunk, why and where it can be used, that will be clear to you. So in short, just talking about the real-life applications, most of the times, like let's say for example, for the newbies, I'll give the example. If you use your task manager, what you will find that what are the various applications working in the background, right? If you want to check the performance of a CPU, right? How much memory will be allocated? What is the performance of the applications? If certain applications, because of the more memory required over there, it get hangs over there. So you can analyze that performance of a machine, performance of a CPU, right? So that I'm just giving an example how how that monitoring, we will monitor that by using the task manager. In the similar manner, whenever we are developing applications, applications means there are various tools, various resources are integrated together to perform certain functionalities. So we need to analyze the logs for the smooth functioning of all the applications and the utilities of the applications, whether it's related to server, whether it's related to the applications, whether it's related to any devices or the networks. So that all the things generates the logs, and that logs can be further monitored, analyzed, and develop alert systems or reporting systems, right? So that like we can understand, we can get notified what exactly issue is, and we can able to fix it at the earliest, so that that all the utilities can be achieved through it. So this is what overall explanations and like elementary uh, discussion about the Splunk. To get a detail to go to the details of it, how we can, and like how we can further do the all the operations with the Splunks. My team will give the demonstrations. Over to Team Axiom.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mohit, and I will be guiding you through an exciting journey into the world of Splunk. Whether you are already familiar with data analytics or just begin to explore how it can transform your operations, this session will provide a clear understanding of what Splunk is, why it is invaluable, and how it can help you extract meaningful insight from your data. By the end, you will see how Splunk is more than a tool. It's a game changer for business of all kinds. Now that we have set the stages with an introduction, let's dive into today's agendas. Here, what we will cover: introduction, what, why, utility, how, core features of Splunk, real life users, benefits, challenges and limitations, future of Splunk. Let's start by understanding what makes Splunk stands out in the core world of data analytics. This slide set the foundation of introduction, Splunk's key role in modern data environment. Splunk is a platform built to make sense of the vast amount of machine-generated data that organizations produce every second, whether it log files from servers, metrics from applications, or event triggered by user actions. Splunk turns this raw data into actionable insights. For example, think of an e-commerce company during a flash sale with thousands of transactions per second. It vi- vital to motivate server performance, detect potential failures, and analyze user behaviors, all in real time. It doesn't just collect data; it provides a window into the what happening across your system at any moment, ensuring smooth operations and enhanced decision makings. Now that we have set the stages, let's delve into what Splunk actual and what it is unique. At its core, Splunk is a versatile platform for monitoring, searching, analyzing, and visualization machine-generated data. This, this might sound technically, but imagine Splunk as a digital detection. It collects data from all parts of your system and quickly shows you where things might be going wrong and how you can improve process. If an application server is experiencing repeated downtime, Splunk always you to search through the log effortless. Inside the manually shifting through hundreds of lines of text, you can type a query into Splunk and it will pinpoint to issue within seconds. This capability saves countless hours to troubleshooting and ensure that problems are resolved before the accelerate. So why should business invest in Splunk? What make it preferred choose our other platforms? Splunk stands out because it offers flexibility, scalability, and efficiency. It helps organizations not only streamlines operations by also improve security and detect actionable business insights. Imagine a global retail chain preferred Black Friday sales. Splunks can motivate website traffic, detect server logs issue, and even analyze customer behavior to predict which product will be in high demands. Moreover, Splunk is scalable, meaning it can grow alongside with business. Whether you are set up, analyze website traffic or an enter experience, Splunk adapt to your needs. Its ability to evolve what data requirement make it a future proof investment for any organization. Now my team member will explain utility of Splunk.
Now that we know why Splunk is important, let's explore its utility across industries and how organizations are leveraging it to achieve their goals. Splunk utility spans industries like healthcare, IT, finance, and even entertainment. It can be deployed on premise or such as a cloud-based solution depending on their organization's preferences. Take the healthcare industry for example. Splunk is used to monitor patients' data in real time. If patient vitals show sudden irregularities, Splunk alert the medical team immediately, potentially saving lives. In finance, sector banks are Splunk to detect fraudulent transactions by analyzing patterns in real time. This makes Splunk an invaluable tool for any organization looking to stay competitive in today's fast-paced world. Now that we have seen where Splunk is used, let's break down how it works. This is where the magic happens. Splunk operates in four main steps: data integration, parsing, indexing, and search. First, it collects the data from various sources like logs, metrics, or APIs. Then it passes the data into searchable events, indexes it for quick retrieval, and finally allows user to query it using SPL, or we can say search process language. For example, let's say you are managing a chain for store and notice delay in payment processing. Splunk can help you track the source of their issue, be it server error or software glitch, by analyzing transaction logs. This quick resolution capability ensures smooth operations and better customer experiences. Now here something to look forward. After this presentation, my team members will demonstrate Splunk in action. We will walk you through an installation process, show how to set up data integration, and explore tools functionality in real time. It's going to be an exciting hands-on session. So keep watching for that. This practical demonstration will solidify everything you are learning here and how powerful a user-friendly Splunk is. Now that we understand how Splunk works, let's explore its core features that make it so powerful. Splunk supports universal data integration, meaning it can handle a wide variety of formats like JSON, XML, or plain text logs. In real time, monitoring ensures you are already to potential problem as they happen. Customizable dashboard and allows user to visualize key metrics tolerate to their needs. Imagine a manufacturing company using Splunk to monitor machinery performance. If any machine starts consuming more power than usual, Splunk detects its anomaly and sends an alert. This allows the team to address the before it causes a breakdown, saving time and money. We have explored core features, but how does it work in real time scenarios? Let's dive into some practical use cases. Splunk can be game changer for organizations across various domains. For IT operations, it simplifies troubleshooting and ensures system run smoothly. For example, an IT team at mutualization company for repeated server crashes during peak traffic. By using Splunk, they identify misconfigured load balancer within minutes, saving them from potential downtime and revenue loss. In real time of security, Splunk excels in detecting unauthorized access. Imagine an employee account being logged in from two countries simultaneously. A clear red flag. Splunk flags such anomalies instantly, enabling the security team to take immediate action. If we talk about business analytics, consider an e-commerce platform tracking customer behavior. Splunk helps identify patterns like which products are popular in specific region, allowing targeted marketing campaigns and better inventory management. With this example in mind, let's take a closer look at specific benefits Splunk brings to organizations. One of Splunk's key benefits is its ability to empower data-driven decisions making. For example, a logistic company uses Splunk to monitor delayed vehicle locations and derive efficiency. By identifying delay in real time, they optimize routes, reduce fuel cost, and improve delivery times. Splunk also specify IT operations by centralizing monitoring tools. Instead of juggling multiple systems, IT teams have a single platform for all their data. Another major benefit of scalability, Splunk grows with your organization whether you are a small startup or global enterprise. For instance, in retail chain during holiday sales can scale up their Splunk development to handle an increased data volume without missing a beat. A flexibility ensures you're always ready to take challenges. While Splunk is powerful, it's important to acknowledge its challenges and understand how to overcome them. One challenge is the cost developing Splunk, especially for organizations dealing with massive data volumes. However, this can be managed by prioritizing which data to index, focusing on critical logs, and even instead indexing everything. These selective approaches reduce cost while maintaining effectiveness. Another challenge is in this learning curve associated with SPL or search processing language. While it's powerful, a new user may find it complex. To address this, many organizations invest in training programs to rely on a Splunk's extensive documentation and supports. For example, a financial institute implementation and hands-on training module for their team, allowing them to master SPL in a matter of weeks. Challenges like this are surrounded with their right strategies, ensuring that organizations get the most out of Splunk. Finally, let's look ahead to the future of Splunk and how it's evolving to meet the demands of rapidly changing world. The future of Splunk is bright, with its continuous evolution derived by advancement of AI and machine learning. Imagine a manufacturing plant using Splunk to not only monitor equipment performance but also predict when a machine is liking or fail, preventing downtime and saving cost. Splunk is also expanding its integration capabilities with cloud native tools and IoT devices makes it more versatile than ever. For instance, an agriculture company could use Splunk to analyze data from smart sensors on their field, optimizing water usage and improving crop yield. As edge computing and IoT becomes more prevalent, Splunk is positioning itself as an essential tool for industries looking to stay ahead of their curve. That brings us to the end of our session. Thank you for your attention and interest in exploring the power of Splunk. Splunk is more than just a data analytic platform. It's a static asset for many organizations looking harness to full potential of their machine data, from improving IT efficiency to securing system and driving business growth. Splunk empowers business to turn data into actions. I would like to hear your thoughts and answer any question you may have. If you are wondering how Splunk can address specific challenges in your organization, let's discuss in further. Thank you once again and I look forward to your feedback. Now my team member will demonstrate about Splunk dashboard.
In this section, we will see how to download and install Splunk Enterprise in our local computer. So, first, open the any Chrome browser. So we will open Chrome browser and type Splunk Enterprise and search. Here is the we can see the official site of the Splunk. Here it is. We will click on it. Here we see the Splunk Enterprise free trial. We will download from here, and we also download from product section also. In product section, click on free trials and download. In Splunk, there are three types of Splunks we can use for free trials. That is Splunk Cloud Platform, Splunk Enterprise, and Universal Forwarder. In Splunk Enterprise, we see the 60 days trial we are getting for we will download from here. Get my free trial button. We click on it. Uh, Here we can download from. If you are new user, you have to create the account for that. Uh, I have already have an account. I will click on login. Here we have to fill the details about and click on login, username and password. Here we can see the Splunk Enterprise 9.3.2. We are downloading for Windows 60 64-bit, Windows Server 2019-22 MSI. We click on download button. As I have already downloaded, so we will open it. We'll search on Windows, Windows search. Splunk. Here you can see the I have already username. I have fill in that and I will sign in. This is the Slug Enterprise homepage. As you see, there are many. This is a global navbar of the Slug Enterprise. In navbar, there is a administrator section. We will see the preference and logout. We can do from here. And if any messages come about the Slum, we will see in that about the security alerts and many warnings. In the settings section, we will see we can add data from here also on clicking the add data, and we can also monitor the data about how the data is fetched. We can monitor also. In the activity section, we can trigger the alerts about the data about the specific queries. We can see in trigger alert. In the help section, we will see the how the Splunk tutorials about how to download, and if you and Splunk answer also. We can also contact and support if you have any queries or want to know. We can file a bug in Splunk Enterprise platform. If you want to more about the Splunk, the about section is also here. In homepage, there is a bookmark section. We'll add a bookmark here from this section. We can add data from here also. Splunk recommended. We can add data from here, and there is search. We can search our data also here, and we can manage alerts and visualize our data. And if you want to add a member to in our Splunk, we can add from here also. In dashboard, we can create a dashboard from here.
If you want any search history about the data, want to search, we can search from here. And we can time range given that is last 90 days. If you want the data from last 30 days, we click on this, we will see the data. If you are recently any data sheet we have view or we can see here in this recent view section. Uh, in this section, we will also create a dashboard from here. If you in that section, we will see that if you have uploaded data, we can search and report through here also. And in sections, Splunk secure gateways are there, and we have to also section of upgrade readiness apps also. Now my team member will demonstrate data extraction and further process.
Mm, Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanishq, and today I'm demonstrating the Splunk. So here's the dashboard, which my team member already described. So here we can learn that how we can add the data. So we can add data by in two ways. First of all, we can add data in settings tab also, and we can also add data as the common task, which you can see here. So we can add data as I already add the data. So I just demonstrate that how can you add the data. So here you can click the upload data, and you can select file as my selected file is this. So you can simply just click on it. You can see that you drop data file here, and you can see that file successfully uploaded. So in Splunk Enterprise, that we can upload data file size is maximum of 500 MB. Above 500 MB, it is not uploaded. So it shows some error. As I have already uploaded data, so for that data, we have to search some. We want to search some data on it. So first of all, we have to write index equals to application logs, and we have to write the source type of that file. As for the source type, we can get it by adding the data for the next tab, which you will see that set source type. So Splunk will automatically detect that what is the source type of your file. As I have already set that error log sheet, so you can get the data as by last 24 hours, because I have set the time range also that last 24 hours. If we click on the all time, that then we can get all time data as this, that if we don't write source type and index equals to main. So we can get all the data which I've already used on the Splunk, as it can be shown that uh, more than 25,000 events. So here you can see. If we want to check the particular data, if we want to search the SPL query for particular data, so you have to write, you have to set your index also for getting data or extracting our data easily. So we have to write that index equals to application logs. As I've already created this index for extracting my data, which is application error log sheet easily. So this is our data sheet which you can see that it contains timestamp field, application name field, and host name field. So as I write source type error log sheet, we can get our data as it contains 15 fields. As you already can see that there are 15 fields on it. So after that, if we want to get a particular data, as we want to know that severity of any error, so we simply write that if we want to if we want a data which is having severity critical, so we simply write critical, and we can get the data as these are the data. These are the timestamp as 11/7, 17/7, or 21/7/24. At this time, we can have the error as finance app application name. Host name is server 1. Error code is 1002. The error message is access denied. So if we want to see the downtime of each server, so we can simply write as index equals to application logs, and source type equals to error log sheet, and as additional information we have to write as severity equals to critical. For extracting the data, we need to write some keywords as stats count, min time, as I already use it for getting our data. So you can get the data as host name, the count, start time, or end time. So in this query, stats is the keyword for getting the data in statistics tab. As we can also get the particular data in events field also. Here you can see. Then for getting this data, and we just need to for adding this data in our dashboard, so we also need the visualization of that data. So we simply need to click on visualization tab. As you can see the host name and start and end also. So for adding this data in our dashboard, we simply need to click as on save as, and we need to create a new dashboard. So for adding the dashboard, we need to give the title. So we can give the title as error logs and dashboard. We can keep it private and only for this app, and we can select the dashboard studio, a new builder to create visually rich, and in this we can we can show the graphs also. So we can write as grid and save to dashboard. So after that we can see the a new pop-up a new pop-up comes, and it will shows that your dashboard panel has been created. So we simply click on view dashboard. As you can see, it is showing the table which that query we have performed on the search bar. or searching and reporting app. So after that, we can add this, or we can edit also, and we just write the title of that data as a downtime of each server. So after that, we also, if we want to give the description, so we can write as downtime refers to the period which a server is unavailable or experiencing some errors. So here description is optional. If you can write, then you can write, but it is optional. We can write or not. No, we cannot write also. So here I write it as a downtime refers to periods downtime refers to periods when a server is unavailable or experiencing some errors. So if we tap on the save button, so here you can see it is displaying that this data is for downtime of each server, and you can get the downtime as a description also. So after that, we need to write other query also for getting frequency of any specific errors. So for getting any specific error frequency, so we need to write a error message that this error will shows and how much and we need to get the count of that message. So by writing the code also. So we just simply need to write index equals to application logs, and we also write as source type, and write as error message, and error message as authentication failed. Then we have to write the specific keywords to get the data in statistics tab. So as I have already told that we need to use stats keyword. So stats, and after that we need to count the data or count the frequency of that. So we need to simply click as stats count and by and for by the error code. So you can see the data as well, that error message is authentication failed. The error code of that message is 2005, and the count of that data is 1. As we can already see it, that error message is authentication failed. After that, we don't have any authentication failed error message in our data set, and it is the error code 2005. So after that, or before finalizing, we can write a query for analyzing the server performance. We can add this data also. So if we want to create our dashboards interactive, so we can add graph, as I have already write a query of downtime of each server. So we simply write as index error log sheet and severity critical stats or by host name. So this is the command history which I have already used. No, it's a wrong query, sorry. Stats count by min time. Yes, here you can see the as we want our dashboard very looks very interactive, so we can add the visualization on it. We can select as existing dashboard, and here the error logs dashboard which I have created. So we can select the error log dashboard, and we can simply click on save to dashboard. As you can see, the visualization is already also displaying in our dashboard. So after that, we need to perform another query for average or for analyzing server performance. So for analyzing server performance, we need to write as index equals to application log, and for that we need to write as stats count as total events. So as we can see the data, this is the required results which we want to get from our data. So this is the host name field, and in that uh, we have the total events, or we have the total host name of in from our dashboard, how much event they have performed, and what are the number of errors, critical errors in those host name. So as we want to add it on our dashboard, so we have to we have to select error log dashboard, and we simply need to write the dashboard, and we can view our dashboard also. As you can see here, we get our required data on our dashboard. We can also edit it, that it is the analyzing server performance. So we can give the title as well. So analyzing server performance is basically is the evaluation of server performance by examining metrics like error rates, downtime, or average response time of the server. We simply click on our data. As you can see, the title of the table is displaying right now. So we can save it, and if we want to get our data as a visualization or in pie chart or a column chart, so we need to write this query. Stats count as is. So here you can see the data as well. If we want to add some visualization on our dashboard, so this is the column chart for each host name, and if we want to another visualization, so as well we can simply click on as pie chart. You can see the pie chart and total events for that particular host. So we can write as save as and existing dashboard, error log dashboard, and simply click on save changes. So here you can see our dashboard which we want to get the results of the data. So for getting our data from the data set, these are the operations which we need to perform. But for giving the alerts on the data, we need to write a query, and when we write as save as option, when we click on save as option, you can get the alert also. As we write this query, and you can get the result by table stats count. If we want to give the alert, so you just simply need to click on alerts. You can give the title, description as well, and permission. You can also set the permission for this app only or shared in other app also. We can also set the alert type, as it can be scheduled or it can be real time. Scheduled is we can set the timing of the data. If we click on the real time, so it is showing that whenever this query will be performed, how much no matter how much time it will be showing. So for at that instance of time, you can get the alerts also. So for after that, we need to trigger our alerts, as a default value is number of results. So whenever you set the alerts and performs, and we can get the data as well. So we can select our actions also. So here these are the actions that add to trigger alerts, log events, output results to lookup, run a script, send email, or send to Splunk mobile. So these are the actions. Whenever we save the data, we save the alerts, we can get our alerts as trigger alerts in activity section. So we can, whenever this query will perform, or whenever a query will perform, we have to set this as for our data, and we can get our alerts here in this tab. So before we conclude, I'm pleased to announce that our respected director, Mr. Sushil Podke sir, will now address your queries and questions. Please feel free to ask any doubts and share thoughts about how Splunk can be implemented in your scenarios. Over to you, sir.
Hey, thank you. Thanks everyone from Team Axiom. You did your efforts are really appreciable, and you did a wonderful job. To everyone, these kind of sessions are important so that like we all can explore the technology, explore the various tools used for providing various solutions. By this, we can build hands-on and expertise to serve better to the industry. If you have any queries on this, do write us, or right now also if you can comment on live stream, we can able to answer it. If everything is clear to you, then do share your feedback so that like we can come up with a new sessions for you. Right? As I already told you that the motive and objective of creating such kind of sessions so that like we all get used to with the latest industrial technical stacks to serve the industry better. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day ahead.